Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this live stream here at the Blue Tree Club in Phuket. We have a men's amateur quarterfinal match coming up. On the near side, we have Mathias Jalking from Denmark, Pablo Rodriguez Aracil from Spain, Mathias on the left, and white coloured top with Pablo on the right, the left-hander in the blue, and their opponents on the far side. Are Kyuwon Han and Giwan Park from Korea. And the first point goes the way of Mathias and Pablo. A break of serve. Spanish. Hello again, folks. Just catching up a little here on the commentary. A late change of court throwing us off, but an early break of serve for Mathias and Pablo, putting them 1-love up, with Pablo about to serve against Kyuwon and Giwan, the Korean pair. Pablo with a chance to attack left-handed, and he does so convincingly. The lobs will need to be better than that from Giwan. Nice volley from Pablo. Mathias goes back on the left. Oh, and there's a miscue. Off the top of the racket, landing out. And we're 30-love in the second game. Love. Giwan not able to get that one back. Now Pablo serving to Kyuwon. Sends the high ball up. Lands just in. Mathias with the Bahada attack, and again down the middle. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot from Kyuwon. Their first convincing winner of the match, making it 40-15. Pablo to serve to Giwan. Mathias back. Nice bandeja. High ball from Kyuwon as well to get across for that one. Drifts back, taking it low, sending it high over Mathias' head. Much better control. And Mathias returns it high with the lob, but it drifts long. And from 40-love to 40-30, they'll be keen to seal the game as quickly as possible. That's a beautiful serve into the backhand of Giwan. And they do hold 2-love. Giwan to serve, Giwan Park from the Korean Republic. And that backhand lob from Pablo drifts out, and it's a quick point and 15 love as they look to win their first game of the match. And another quick point as Mathias puts his backhand return into the net. Looks to me all four players just trying to find their rhythm and settle into the match. That's a much better lob from Pablo and very quick to the net in an attacking position. Twice getting the volleys pretty easily. Giwan and now Pablo the chance, and look at that. Your moment of fame there, getting on camera, thank you very much. Oh. Fantastic. Oh no, don't say that word. Oh. Fantastic ball boy skills there. Chance for, oh no! 30 all from nowhere. And Giwan, his second misjudged smash of the match, unfortunately for him. That serve touches the glass. Second serve into Pablo's forehand, and oh, he's going to be disappointed with that as he pops the return straight into the net on a fairly simple forehand return. And that has been called in. Juice. Beautiful return from Mathias down the line. And that high ball from Mathias is also drifting out, and you can see even early in the match the frustration is palpable from the players. And it's advantage to Giwan and Kyuwon. Kyuwon underneath. And they seal the game. Mathias, frustration evident there. A few mistakes costing them the opportunity to break for a second time. But 2-1 to Pablo and Mathias with a break. We'll be back in a moment.
The most important we broke already, so I will try to play more calm, small mistakes. I know, no worries. Huh? We help each other. We serve, boys in the middle. Oh yeah.
Players back on court now. Mathias to serve, 2-1 up. And he will be... Oh. A pizza has just been delivered next to me, but it is not for me. How disappointing. Mathias serves into Kyuwon. He returns now on the forehand. Mathias lets it go. Returns a lob again over Kyuwon. Controls this one better, but it pops up high, giving Mathias the chance to attack. But at the moment, too many mistakes in his game. You can see very frustrated with himself there. And sends a serve long. And another mistake from Mathias. The play very much being targeted on him at the moment. Kyuwon into Mathias again. And that's drifted out also. looks to put that out, doesn't quite manage it. Giwan does well to get it back. Kyuwon now with the lob over Mathias. Oh, and that's a mistake from Kyuwon. Sending the ball long out the back of the court onto the glass. And a welcome point back, 30-40. Still a break point. Nicely into the backhand of Kyuwon. And the return is into the fence, and it's deuce. Mathias serving now to Giwan. Nice volley from Pablo. High ball over Mathias. Takes the ball high into the backhand. Giwan now. Kyuwon back for this one. Pablo back for this. Sends the ball high above Kyuwon. Controls it well to Mathias. They concede the net position, and under pressure with the ball at his feet, he sends the ball long. And Mathias has rescued mistakes earlier in the game, and now a game point for their favour. Nice serve. Kyuwon sends it high to Mathias, back to Kyuwon in the backhand corner. Now Pablo underneath, plays it softly, double glass, and that's beautifully judged by Pablo. They are trying to keep the high ball away from him as often as possible. We're unable to do so there. And they clinch the game for a 3-1 lead in this men's amateur quarter-final. The winners progressing to the semi-final, of course. And the end of the road for the losers of the match in this Phuket APPT tournament. Kyuwon into the net and love 15. Giwan serving. And an easier point for them to win there with Mathias' return going long into the back glass. Pablo fast to the net there and does really well to surprise Giwan. Super tactical play there after the good lob. In a great position to capitalise, surprising Giwan, and it's love 30, and they're under significant pressure now in this first set. Kyuwon with a smash. Mathias in a great position to get there, and neither Giwan or Kyuwon able to do anything about that, and it's love 43 break points. I think 15-40, my apologies. Into Pablo. Just drifting long. There's 30-40, one break point saved. Second one now to Mathias. Lovely backhand return. He leaves this to the glass. Oh, and he looked to play a soft chiquita into the backhand of Kyuwon, but hit the net. And the 2 break points have been saved. And it's deuce. That's a great serve from Giwan. Pablo putting the backhand out, an advantage to the serving team from Korea. High ball from Mathias. Kyuwon underneath, controls that one. Pops up nicely for Mathias, who's able to take advantage. Great defensive work from the Koreans. Another high ball from Mathias. Plays it calmly, forcing the Koreans back in their court. Mathias back, plays the Bahada. Giwan nicely controlled volley at the net now. Good bandeja. And Mathias unable to control the backhand on the spin. Sending the ball long. And that has drifted out. And from 2 break points down, Giwan and Kyuwon did well to recover to bring the score back to 3-2. Still a breakdown. So Pablo and Mathias can remain confident in this quarter-final match. My name is David, I'm your commentator for the match. Based at the Viet Padel Club in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, host of the 3rd APPT tournament. Excited to be with you here today. We've already brought you a great couple of matches in the men's pro round of 16. We'll have the quarterfinals for that category coming up later on this afternoon. The draw now complete with all 8 teams in there. The men's amateur quarterfinals underway at the moment. We have some female matches going on court as well around me. And and later we'll have the mixed category as well before resuming the men's pro competition. Pablo to serve, just long on the first serve. Second serve upcoming from the left-hander. Kyuwon popping the ball back to the net, taking his time. Giwan sends it high over Mathias. Kyuwon back attacking from the position there. Pablo looks very in control at the net, very at ease with the volley. And Kyuwon made a great move to advance and take the ball high as he looked to attack Mathias, but unfortunately put the ball into the net, and it's 15-love. Beautiful lob, forcing Mathias backwards, and he's been unable to control that bandeja, sending it into the back glass, and a bit of an unforced error there. It brings 15-all as the Korean pair look to break back in this first set. Another nice volley from Mathias. Kyuwon takes before the glass. Oh, what a shot from Giwan. Beautiful shot on the backhand there off the double glass. He's holding his hands up, suggesting he didn't quite mean it, but he needs to claim he did, I think. 15-30. Oh, and 15-40 now. I just said Pablo looks very at ease at the net, but pops a simple volley into the net, and 2 breakback points for Kyuwon and Giwan. It's a nice serve. Oh, and can Kyuwon reach it? He does, but he doesn't hit as he'd like, but the point stays alive. Mathias underneath this now. Giwan and Kyuwon have swapped sides in the rally, and he looked a little bit like a fish out of water there, not quite sure what to do. Kyuwon a little lost on the right side there as the volley came towards him, and it's 30-40, and one of the break points saved by Pablo. Backhand return high above Mathias now, and again giving the Koreans the chance to come to the net. And they both went for the same ball. And will they regret those 2 break points squandered? Pablo and Mathias rescue the situation back to juice, and whilst the game is not over, they'll have to work hard to create more opportunities. That ball's drifted long. There's juice 1. Mathias goes back, and that ball just drifts out from Kyuwon. An advantage to the serving team as they look to go 4-2 up in the first set. Oh, Kyuwon. Absolutely delicious shot there. Beautifully angled down past Pablo's backhand to get themselves back to juice and remain in the game, desperately needing a break back. Kyuwon back, high ball over Mathias. This one stays in. Kyuwon plays another lob on the volley. Just lands in again. Mathias attacks. A chance to attack. And for the first time in the match, Kyuwon finds his smash successfully, managing to get that down and out of the court with ease. And it's another break point, their 3rd of the game. And if they don't win this, they have a golden point upcoming as well. Oh! And there is that break point saved, back to juice. Golden point. And it's going to be Giwan to receive. A crucial point in this first set and match. Pablo serves it low, a little bit softer into the forehand of Giwan, and he can't get it back over the net. And the golden point was won by Pablo and Mathias, taking them to 4-2 in the first set. Giwan serving, 2-4 down. Nicely down the middle. Pablo picks it up really well. Mathias, good defence. Beautiful angle from Kyuwon. Now back for the Bajada. Oh, it's a nice shot. Mathias really well defended. And oh, Kyuwon into the net as he got back to the net on the forehand volley, looking to put it low down the middle. And he shakes his head in disbelief and before wiping the sweat away. I love 15. Into the backhand. Oh, just landing in. Pablo with the overhead. Kicks high. Mathias down the middle. Kyuwon puts it high again for Mathias, this time going into the backhand corner. Kyuwon high to Mathias with the lob, and this time Mathias makes the mistake. A patient exchange there. 15-0. Kyuwon and Giwan look to fight back in this first set. High ball from Pablo. Mathias had come to the net. A nice move, but Giwan spotted him coming. Kyuwon, sorry. Popping it low into Mathias, who was unable to get the backhand volley back over the net. And 30-15 in a must-win game for the Korean pair. And there's one of the first big attacks of the match. And Giwan, Pablo reads it well, gets there and puts the Koreans under pressure. Mathias now back high to defend the lob. Beautiful shot into the corner. Giwan again with the lob. Gets out of the way nicely. And he's happy to do all this all day. Now the time to attack. Pablo returns well. Back high to Mathias. And again. Oh! Mathias' ball much better. And this time Kyuwon struggled to get out of the way. Sent back a slightly weaker return. Pablo attacked. And Giwan unable to control the ball, sending it into the back glass. Nice return from Pablo. Mathias attacking. Good defensive play from Kyuwon. Now back. Backhand sends up. The high ball. And whilst Giwan was in a good position to get that back, excuse me, he didn't do enough with it. Pablo was at the net with an easy backhand put away. And the Koreans really under pressure now. Looking to win this game and keep their chances of winning this first set alive. Deary me. The frustration evident from Kyuwon there. A smash he should have made. And then thrashing his spare ball into the net. Fortunately. Obviously very frustrated as they now go a double breakdown. Pablo and Mathias not having to work too hard there to take a 5-2 lead in this first set.
Did I give you? I don't have it here. No, you should have it. No. No. Here. Take. Come on, close with yours. Now, Papi. Eh? Be calm, yeah. Compa. Yeah.
And we resume in the first set. Mathias to serve 5-2 up. Serving down the tee. That's a simple mistake on the forehand from Mathias. Love 15 down as they serve to win the first set. A little confusion, we seem to be missing a ball. Yeah, I think Kyuwon hit it earlier into the fence, out and over the court, into the bushes, sorry, behind the court. So we are now 2 balls. And it's love 15, Mathias serves. Love 30. He looks to play the bandeja down the middle, or towards Q1 anyway, and gets it wrong. And there's a nice forehand return from Giwan. High ball, Mathias underneath. And after under-hitting the previous one into the net, he's over-hit this one into the back of the court. And it's a game of unforced errors from the team serving to win the set. 5-2 up, and now love 40 down. Oh. And Kyuwon a little overexcited there, swiping that ball a little too hard, and it's out. And the return from Giwan lands in, who now comes to the net, putting Mathias under pressure. Kyuwon sending up a nice high lob in defence. Mathias plays it back. Giwan with a bit more time now, goes down the middle. Pablo's able to get across. And a beautiful volley from Mathias into the left, the corner. And Giwan unable to get back on the forehand to return the ball. So 30-40, 2 of the 3 break points saved. Mathias chance to attack. And 3 break points have come and gone for Giwan and Q1. They couldn't have hoped to be in a better position in the game, but they now found themselves back at deuce. Serving. Giwan. Q1 now puts up the high ball to Mathias. Second high ball. Playing more consistently now. The mistakes from earlier in the game are gone, and that's a great finish by Pablo. A nice rouleau into the fence. The ball staying low. His advantage in. Pablo back. There's a bandeja, soft. Oh. And Q1, another mistake into the net, and that is the first set. 6-2 to Pablo and Mathias. A set, you have to say, littered with errors from both teams. Neither finding the consistency they would hope for. And we'll give them the chance to take a break for a couple of minutes, and we'll be back with you for the second set.
Take some time. Yeah, no worries. It's okay, it's fine.
Everyone and Adi.
Just calma. They are gonna play to you because now they feel that you are more. So yeah. Stay calm because we have one set up.
Yeah, do you need something?
Just water, a bit more water. I think we have maybe water, yeah. No. This is something that we need to. Sometimes I make a mistake. Sometimes you make mistakes. Today you make more. Tomorrow I might make more. So I'm here to support you and to play together. So it's fine. It's completely fine. And we know it's gonna happen. We are on live, quarterfinal. We want to win. People watching. It's normal. It's normal. Oh, thank you.
Nikhil Narwani, please, tournament desk. Nikhil.
I don't even try anymore with my bandeja. I just push it.
Yes, usually if you consider you make, this is like this. You make 2-3 good points, you are back.
Yeah.
It's like like that. But yes, if we make 2, 3 points in a row and we make mistake, mentality down. So we build up 1 point, 2 points, slowly. We take easy. We make nice points. We try slowly. Yeah. And now they are the one who was to try because what we have was it. So now we should play even more chill.
Yeah. I'm okay defending. They don't cut the ball well. It's okay.
I want to play to you. So slowly, bandeja up, overhead, cross court or even in the deal parallel and volleys and yeah, we're gonna win. No way. Our Papa, this tournament is for us.
Yes.
Are you watching? Yeah, let's watch my match. It's the only match maybe that my watch is broken. Ready? Go, vamos, va. We don't change. Vamos, papá, vamos.
Second set underway. And a miscue there from Pablo. First point goes to the Korean pair. We're down to 2 balls. So one pops out of the court. We will have to go and rescue. I say we. I mean they. And we are 15 love in the first game of the second set. Giwan Park serving. Kyuwon hand underneath this, and yes! Kyuwon finds a smash. It was missing in the first set, struggling to control the ball, but looks like a bit of a weapon, so needs to get that going a little better in this second set. 15-all. Pablo with the backhand, beautiful. No, well rescued by Giwan. And now the chance to attack, and he does really well. Just placing it to the side of Pablo. 40 love. In the first game. High ball, Kyuwon underneath. Sends another high lob into the corner. Really well judged Mathias underneath. Kyuwon. Nice volley down the middle. And there's a mistake from Giwan into the net. He'll be disappointed with that. And the first game point goes a begging. 40-15. Pablo down low for a tall man there, really well to get that serve back. Beautiful lob from Kyuwon. And Mathias into the net. And that is the first game of the second set. And just to start, the Korean pair need to launch their fight back in the match. Oh, beautiful shot from Kyuwon. Well defended Pablo now. Mathias under the high ball. 30 love up in the game. Beautiful volley in, but Giwan does well. And it's a lovely volley from Mathias into the corner to secure the point and go 40 love up in the second game of the second set. Looking to bring the score back to 1-1 in games. My apologies, it wasn't 40 love, it was 15-30. I got it all wrong. Too many distractions in the commentary box. 30-all. That serve goes long. Second serve. Into the forehand of Giwan. Mathias back with a bandeja. Giwan sends another high one. It's the second bandeja from Mathias. Bit of a shorter ball this time, but persists. Kyuwon comes across to help. And they take the net position. Mathias sends a high ball. Kyuwon underneath. Playing to the backhand of Mathias. And that lands just out. And 40-30. For Pablo and Mathias, having been love 30 down, they have rescued the game back nicely. High ball to Mathias again, lets it go, takes it on the backhand with a lob. Up over Giwan. And a little too high from Giwan there. giving Mathias the chance to win the game, and he does so nicely, volleying down into the corner, keeping the ball low. Giwan unable to get back to rescue the point, and it's 1-1. Kyuwon serves into the net from Pablo on the backhand for 15 love. And as they fight back in the match, Kyuwon and Giwan, they need plenty more cheap points like that, not having to waste too much energy. But that will not help. Nice return from Mathias. Kyuwon a little slow to the net, meaning he had to take the ball a bit lower than he would like and volleying into the net, and that serve's gone long. I think it was long and wide, if I'm honest. 15-all, and now second serve into the forehand of Pablo. And Giwan really not volleying that well at all. The ball a bit high on the backhand, the chance to put it down into the angle, either the middle or to the backhand of Mathias. But did neither. Popped it up nice and high for Mathias' forehand, who was able to volley it straight past him to win the point. 15-30. Giwan underneath, down towards Mathias, plays it high. Q1 under, nicely into the backhand corner. Chance to attack, and he does so well there, getting the smash going. And gets it back to 30-all. Dries his hands on the glass. Lovely return from Pablo, but it just drifted long. And it's a second serve at 30-all, 1-1 in the second set. And that from Pablo has gone long. It's 40-30 to Q1 and Giwan. Game point. I thought the serve was clearly long there. I think Q1 did as well. No one called it out. So the rally continues. Lovely love from Q1, and he's done really well to get down for that. Plays it into the backhand of Pablo now, and Giwan on the high on the forehand, just sort of wiggled his wrist at it a little bit, didn't control the ball at all on the volley, and it's gone long into the back glass for 40-40 juice. Big pressure on Kyuwon and Giwan now. Break point down. Already a set down. They won't want to go a breakdown early in the second set. It's going to be an uphill battle if they do. And that lands in from Mathias just. Q1 does well to adjust and get the ball back. And there's a high ball to attack Mathias. And wrong foots Pablo really well there. Most of his smashes have been cross court. He brought that back to down the line with Pablo running in the opposite direction to bring it back to Juice. Juice 2. Nicely into the backhand off the glass of Pablo. Good shot there from Giwan. Well rescued by Pablo. Giwan off the glass. Beautiful lob. Pablo returns it with the lob of his own. Oof, just clipped the top of the fence there and stayed in. Mathias to attack with a Bahada, and he sends it long and out. And it's advantage to the Korean team of Kyuwon and Giwan. Rescuing the break point and bringing themselves to game point in their favour. And there is the game. 2-1 to Kyuwon and Giwan. They rescued the break point there and did well to come back.
Yeah, you need to play with wristbands. All the water. Thank you, man. You want water?
Should have broken them.
6-2, 1-2 on serve.
Okay.
So it's fine.
Let's go. 1-2.
Well, we play relaxed, okay?
Pablo, look to just be a bit more aggressive.
Eh?
Look to be a bit more aggressive on your side.
Yeah, they are playing non-stop to him. So when I try to go to cover the middle, sometimes they do the parallel.
So they don't seem like handle the faster ones
Ah,
as well.
ah.
So we need to be more aggressive.
Okay. Okay? And what? You won or no?
Let's go.
What?
I serve, man.
Yes, your serve. Yeah, good, eh? Ah.
He's better, right?
Giwan. Giwan. 你的朋友叫你。
Back underway in the second set. Mathias serving 1-2 down. Back with his bandeja there. Kyuwon with a lovely angle. Great rescue by Mathias over his head now from Kyuwon. Under the high ball. Launches an attack. Mathias is there to counter. And oh, he does really well. Kyuwon hustling back. And got to the ball in time but unable to get it back over the net. Aiming to play it low. And it's 15-love to Mathias and Pablo. And there's a mistake from Mathias under the high ball. We've seen a few of those earlier in the match. He did seem to cut them out and play more consistently. But 15-0. And that's a good serve. Giwan unable to control the return. Into the net and 30-15 serving into Kyuwon. Nice lob, allowing the Koreans to come to the net. Mathias in defence does well in the backhand corner. Volleys this one down the middle. Nice lob from Giwan. Oh, Mathias goes for the bajada, soft into the corner. But clips the top of the net and it's 30-all. Mathias certainly a lot more involved than Pablo. An imposing figure at the net. Giwan and Kyuwon aiming to keep the ball away from him as much as possible. And there is Pablo with forehand volley. We're back to Mathias again. Attacking this time. Had a chance to put the ball away. He goes for the disguise at the back. Kyuwon able to get back. And now back into the middle. Another chance to attack for Mathias. Stays patient, stays calm. Kyuwon defending well. And it pays off eventually. The patience. Playing a lovely Bajada Vibra style shot. Into the backhand. Which Kyuwon was unable to get back. And it's 40-30. Game point for Mathias. Nice return after the glass from Kyuwon. And his backhand, he looks to put that at a very tight angle. A bit of a glory shot. And he makes the mistake there. And it's back to 2-2. Don't know what was being discussed there. It seems to be all smiles between the players though. I think Pablo saying it was not time for a changeover. Although it seems as though all players are struggling in the heat. We are at 1:43 in the afternoon, and the sun is out and it's very hot. Here, all players look as though they're about to take a little break, which is unexpected at 2-2.
Me están haciendo la nevera 6-2, 2-2. Más paralelo, ¿no? Pero es que a mí no me tiran una. Como paralela.
And we're back, 2-2 in the second set. Giwan to serve. Giwan Park from Korea. Giwan Park from Korea. Backhand drifts wide into the glass. And it's love 15. Love 30. A lovely volley from Mathias to win the last point. Mathias. Pablo there, nice and calm with the overhead. And again, forcing it into the forehand of Giwan. Kyuwon with a lob, allowing them to take the net. Nice into the side glass from Mathias. Oh, beautiful shot from Kyuwon. Pablo had jumped across to cover the middle. Mathias had not made it back to the net from his overhead. And it was a lovely put away from Kyuwon in a much needed point to get them back to 15-30. Pablo and Mathias having quite the debate about what should have happened in the previous point. But all smiles and they continue. Kyuwon, nice volley down the middle. Pablo rescues well. High ball from Mathias taken from the back of the court, clips the top of the net just. Another high ball sent his way. He sends a lob forward. Oh, Mathias puts that smash into the net. He'll wish he had that one back. A bad mistake, and it's allowed Giwan and Kyuwon back to 30-all in the game at 2-2. Giwan pops up nicely for Mathias. He has the chance to attack. Now on the backhand, Kyuwon rescues it well. Can he get across? No, he can't. Lovely volley from Mathias into the gap that had been vacated by Kyuwon. And it's 30-40 break point. Big moment in the match. Mathias sends the ball high. It's a lovely shot from Kyuwon into the feet of Mathias, who had half come forward to attack but hadn't made it forward far enough, meaning he had to take the ball low at his feet, unable to get the ball back. It's juice. That was it was a better positioning from Mathias there. He got much further forward to defend the overhead, but again the backhand went into the net, and it's advantage to the serving team. They look to take a 3-2 lead. Pablo high over Giwan. Kyuwon underneath this one this time, lets it bounce. Bahada comes down the middle of the court. Mathias back comfortably to get that. Now the backhand high. Kyuwon. He played it with just enough pace that it evaded Mathias. And it's 3-2 and another break for the players. The Koreans, the slender lead in this second set.
don't say sorry, just we're gonna keep. We can. Finally we can. Okay. Relax. Ya está. We don't serve. We will ready. Okay. You ready? Oh, what?
A lovely attempt there from Kyuwon, but a mistake, gifting an easy point to Pablo and Mathias as they look to bring the score back to 3-all in this sixth game of the second set. Remember, Pablo and Mathias took the first set, 6-2. Pablo with a chance to smash, he's not done so, it's just a little touch. And Giwan was far too polite there, far too polite. Just hiding out of the way for Pablo, saying, here's an open court, do what you want. Mathias the chance to attack now, and he does so really well, calmly into the corner. Giwan a little all over the place in this game, unfortunately. 40 love, and it looks like it will be a convincing hold of serve, but let's see. That ball's just called out and accepted, and it is 3-3 after a very quick hold. I'm guessing the players are not going to take a break after that game. It only lasted about a minute, so plenty of energy for the next one. Kyuwon to serve, and that's called out. Looked long from here into the forehand, goes to Kyuwon's backhand. Nice cover from Giwan. Back to, nice angle on the overhead. Backhand into Mathias. Plenty of time to weigh up his options. This time a lob. Just too long from Giwan. Putting the ball out, and it's love 15. 3-all in the second set. And, yes, just enough from Giwan there on the attack. Pablo was back in position nicely, but couldn't get his hands sorted in time to get the ball back, and it's 15-all. That's also long from Kyuwon, struggling to find his first serve on the forehand side. And again, giving Pablo far too much time on the forehand on his second serve there, and he was able to pick a spot this time, hitting the ball a little lower down the line and winning the point, with Kyuwon unable to get back for that. 15-30 after a pretty weak second serve. Wide angle there from Kyuwon. giving himself a long way to go to the net. Serves into the backhand. Oh, Pablo. Looked like a Rafa Nadal backhand there. His tennis game coming in, I think, and sending the ball long into the side, and an easy point there for gratefully accepted by the Korean pair. I was going to say a much better serve, but it just clipped the joint and is out. Second serve. Didn't go to the forehand this time, unsurprisingly. Pablo underneath. Lovely high ball from Kyuwon. Mathias on the backhand. Now on the forehand into Giwan. Kyuwon gets involved. There it is to Pablo. Plays the ball high, targeting Mathias with almost every high ball. Kyuwon coming to take the bahada. Mathias stays at the back to defend, but he doesn't get there. And it was a good shot, but Mathias will be perhaps questioning his tactic there of staying at the back rather than coming to the net and taking that defence on the volley. (40-30). Second serve. That one just drifting long into Mathias on the backhand again, and he's going to send it high. Kyuwon across to take. Oh, and he's disappointed with himself there. He's volleying from very deep in the court. The legs just not quite carrying him to the net position he would have liked. And an unforced error there brings about juice. A big pressure moment in the match, for sure. Oh, and Pablo went to go down the line with his backhand return, but into the net. And it's advantage to Kyuwon and Giwan. Into the forehand of Mathias this time. Oh, and Giwan had gambled on the middle of the court there. Mathias had either changed his mind or spotted him coming, but the return just drifted long, and it is a hold for Kyuwon and Giwan. 4-3 up in the second set, and the players take a well-deserved rest, battling hard in the heat of the day here in Phuket at the Blue Tree Club for the 6th APPT Tour event.
3-4 on serve. Yeah, we are serving now. No, we have 2-3 chances, but I have. You want? I have. We have.
I feel better now.
Yeah, of course. Keep playing to this guy, eh? No. Yeah, it's easy because he's quite weak. Okay.
I think that Bali likes to rest.
We are partners, man. Yeah.
But you're a good partner.
Yeah, of course. We go to eat later and we relax. Okay?
Today you're a strong partner.
Yeah. This is the way it should be. You know, because it's so easy when we are playing our well, we are amazing. But if today you are tired or whatever, tomorrow might happen to me. And it's the first time that they are really doing to me that basically I know playing. It's the first time that in a match they told me in Spanish that they already thought they had to do this. Anyway, go on. Your ball. Come on.
No, wait. I wait till they go. We win like this.
It's very hot, eh?
15 love to Mathias and Pablo. Bit of a rash swing at the ball from Kyuwon on the Bahada. Mathias chance to attack. He does so nicely down the middle. Well rescued by Kyuwon, but smashed out of bounds by Pablo, and we're down to 1 ball. So I guess the players will have to go on a hunting mission for the balls that they have just popped out of the court. 30 love. 3-4 down, looking to bring it back to 4-all in this second set.
Later would be there, eh?
Lovely point this so far. Just as I say that, Pablo pops the ball out. And 30-15 after we resumed from collecting the ball. And there's 40-15 now. Giwan unable to control that forehand into the court. Beautiful high ball. Mathias underneath. Kyuwon sends another high ball. Pablo comes across to take that. Back to Mathias. Back to Mathias again. And this one does drift long, 40-30. And the longer this game goes on, the more that the tactics of the Korean team emerge, where they're focusing, well, I'd say at least 90% of the play on Mathias. And less balls going to Pablo the longer the match continues. Pablo definitely the more attacking player of the two. There's been a reluctance from Mathias to smash, more keen on bandejas, slightly more powerful Vibaras. And Kyuwon looking to keep that cross-court battle. Oh, and there's a lovely smash. Quick to apologise, Mathias running into the ball there, so. And always nice to see that apology. But nicely accepted by Mathias, and we arrive at deuce, and a pressure moment for Mathias and Pablo. And Pablo's going to get rid of that. And another ball disappears into the motorbike parking. And he'll be very grateful to have received a short lob like that. Pablo to attack there nicely. Giwan back in defence. Pablo under the high ball, plays back into Giwan. And Mathias now down the middle. Kyuwon sends high to Mathias again. It's going to bounce in, and the Bahada coming. Controlled by Giwan. Up high to Kyuwon. Oh, Mathias does well to get forward. Too strong from Giwan there. High from Mathias, and he looks for the angle into the fence and puts it into the net. And the long battle of a rally there won by the Korean pair, bringing it back to deuce. And what is feeling like a more and more decisive game in this set. Kyuwon into Pablo, high ball, Pablo comes across to take, big smash, and neither of them were expecting that. A good decision by Pablo to come across and support his partner. And it's advantage in again, looking to bring the game back to 4-4. Ball was just out on the first serve, so we'll have a second serve.
Baeyang Fu and Jalking Du, please come to the tournament desk.
High ball. Unlucky from Giwan there. I don't think the ball was going over when Kyuwon instinctively put out an arm. And it's 4-4 as the players look to go and take a very quick drink of water after another long game going into the juices in this very, very hot temperatures. It's 2:06 in the afternoon. And my watch tells me it's 33 Celsius at the moment, but feels like 42 with a little wind in the air, so very, very hot conditions for the players to play in. Very crucial that they take fluids on board throughout the match. Thank you, bud. 15-0 in this 9th game of the second set. Again, business end of the set. Every game feels crucial, every point feels crucial. And that is a crucial point for Giwan and Kyuwon. 30-15 up, needing to win the set to stay in the match, having lost the first 6-2. Kyuwon with a nice ball there. He's super happy to see that ball come to him softly, with a chance to slap the ball down and out by 4. Gleefully received that opportunity, and it's 40-15 and 2 game points, looking to go 5-4 up. Oh, and there it is. The ball drifts out from Pablo's volley, and the players will go to take a break at 5-4 to Giwan and Kyuwon from Korea in the second set over Mathias and Pablo.
serve. Yeah. Very hot, man. It's too hot.
It's too hot, but do you want to play it first?
I know.
Pull your energy up
Now
now.
we need to
Get
push
it done.
now. We need to push now. We can now
Get on your toes, start moving.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
work hard for 2 games.
Yeah.
Don't drag your feet and go 3 sets.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. He's right. Yeah.
Fire up, boys. Come on. Let's go.
Thank you.
Okay, players coming back onto the court. Slightly longer breaks being taken, but it is understandable. Quick check of the temperature tells us that it feels like 42 degrees Celsius at the moment. Super hot for the players. Really challenging conditions. Pablo to serve 4-5 down, serving to Giwan. Under the high ball. Giwan does well to get there, but pops it into the net. Oh, my apologies. On the score, 15-love to Pablo and Mathias. Nice volley from Giwan. High ball. Kyuwon underneath. Pablo sends a high ball over the head of Giwan. In fact, to take it, sends a high ball of his own up. Oh, and a miscue by Pablo. And that brings 15-all. Mathias, gets the break there. Again, a chance you would think maybe a smash, but no, decides to play calm, looking for the angle, and it clips the join between fence and glass. When the point goes to Pablo and Mathias. Kyuwon sends a high lob over Mathias. He goes cross court, but too far into the back glass. Aiming for a little sort of cross down the middle, and it's 30-30. Pablo serves. Beautiful serve. Oh, he looked to me on the line, but the players have called it out, accepted by Pablo. We have a second serve. Mathias down the line to Giwan. Down the middle this time, Giwan takes in the backhand, Pablo across. Giwan usually in the glass, and oh, he looked to attack. But took the ball a little too low. And it's 40-30 to Pablo and Mathias. And a game point to bring the second set back to 5-5. And there it is, the game. 5-5. Kyuwon serves. And Giwan looks to accelerate there. Pushes the ball too hard. And they lose the first point. Love 15. And there really is no room for error on serve at the moment. Now is not the time to be broken. And that did just land out from Mathias. Mathias looking to bring it down the line, but it's 15-all. It's a better shot from Giwan down the middle, and again Mathias goes back to Giwan with the lob. This time changes it into the backhand. Mathias does well, and there is a lovely lob from Giwan. Mathias, though, able to keep the net position, and this time he can't get the ball up high enough over the net. And it's 15-30. And a really crucial moment in the match. Kyuwon serving onto the backhand. Comes across to take the bandeja. In for a backhand down the middle again to Mathias. Still aiming 90% of the play to him. Not much to Pablo. And another mistake from Giwan into the net on the volley. Bringing about 2 break points. At 5-all in the second set. Already a set down. And you really feel if they lose this game, then that could be curtains in terms of the match. Oh, and Pablo again goes for that down the line on the backhand. Break point. For me, the main point there has to be to get the ball in. Give yourself a chance at winning rather than going for glory at the first possible moment. 30-40. There's a high ball to Giwan. Oh, and he slips. The ball doesn't come back to him. And now he does have to go and rescue the ball, and it lands just in Pablo with the bajada. High ball from Giwan again. Pablo underneath. Kyuwon attacks that. Mathias is able to control. Giwan comes across to help. He hits his backhand, but that is drifting out, and there is the break. And the frustration very obvious from Kyuwon there, slapping the ball off the back glass. Pablo not impressed with that and telling him all about it. Saying, why are you doing that? Risk sending the ball in our direction. And it is 6-5.
There is no 6.
Pablo struggling to find a 6. There. Congratulations, sir. Maths can be difficult sometimes, but if you stick at it, you'll get there. And it is 6-5 with the crucial break coming late in the set, and Mathias and Pablo will come out after the break between games to serve for the set 7-5. Giwan and Kyuwon, of course, will be fighting to keep their place in the competition, break back, force a tie break, and then try to force a third set if possible as well.
Weather much better now, eh?
No, but it says tactically.
Okay.
I don't play better. It says we have the tactic. No?
Yeah. Now with your serve, it will be fine.
I saw.
Yeah. They haven't broken us in the whole match. Yeah, easy. Sure, today we don't play another match?
I don't think so.
I don't know, eh? I saw in the draw 2 times quarterfinals, but I think because they made a mistake. Instead of saying quarterfinals, semifinals, they did quarterfinals, and then later on again quarterfinals.
I saw semifinal, 9 o'clock.
Okay, it's fine.
And the final,
For us.
I hope so.
Let's go, let's gonna focus on this game. Close, eh, Papa? No mistake, come on.
No.
Back underway in what could prove to be the final game of the second set and of the match. 15 love. Mathias into Giwan. Does well to get that back. Kyuwon now under the high ball. Very extended break for the players. They're clearly struggling in the heat. Giwan gets it back. Mathias behind the ball. Now the backhand. Boots to attack. Not a lot of purchase on it. Easy for Kyuwon to get there. And that's a much better shot from Mathias. Beautiful Chiquita after the glass into the backhand corner. And that takes them to 30 love and 2 points from victory. The Korean fans sitting next to me do not have happy faces. Oh. Hey, great volley from Mathias. It's a beautiful volley. One of the first aggressive volleys I think he's hit in the entire match. Catching Giwan. And it's 40 love and 3 match points. Taking them into the semi-finals if they win. And it's just landed in. Pablo sends a high ball up. Oh, and there it is, the match. Giwan putting the overhead into the net. Handshakes at the net. A lot of respect from both players to each other. But Pablo and Mathias will be delighted to seal the win in straight sets. 6-2, 7-5. They progress on to the semi-final. But it is the end of the road for the Korean pair in the competition. That is the end of the match. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back with another live stream shortly. Hope you're enjoying this coverage of the APPT Tour from Phuket, the Blue Tree Club.